with David Rodgers. And now, here he is, Mr. Friday Night, the show pony himself, the man, the dream, the legendary David Rodgers.
With David Rodgers. I am your creator and host, David Rodgers, right along with my other host, Mr. Byron Bagwell, who will just join us here in a couple of minutes. And producing and directing the show, as always, it is the Dancer Destroyer himself, Mr. Dave Holland. Say hello to everybody, Dave.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Again, welcome into another great podcast of On the Spot with David Rodgers. Got a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of community activities, a lot of things going on. We got tornado football, and we've also got things going on in the region and in the state and worldwide, Dave. I mean, you know, and all over the world, you know, you pull up something and there's always some kind of news factor, something going on that's happening, like I said, in the world, in the U.S., in our state, our region, and, of course, locally. So, again, should have a very exciting show. And here comes my host right now. He is the Byron Bagwell as he comes on and joins us. Come on in, B. How you doing, brother? Little shake. And let's do a little nub there. Okay. Good to have you, brother, as we get started. So, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So let's go ahead and get started as we always do with our prayer, our pledge. Do you have a patriotic quote of the night?
I can get a patriotic quote of the night really quick.
All right, I'll tell you what, we can do that, and we'll move on to the things that we've got to talk about tonight. Everybody at home and everybody here, please bow your head. Our righteous Heavenly Father, let us once again for a wonderful and glorious day you've given us, dear Lord. Thank you for the time that we can have to spend together with our brotherhood here, to bring On the Spot with David Rodgers to all our viewers and everybody that's not a viewer, that you make them a viewer, dear Lord. Get into their heads, and as we bring the information to them, and maybe the information that we have will be able to go to help someone. Thank you for letting us live in the greatest country in the world today, dear Lord, the United States of America, the most freest and powerful nation in the world today. Yes, own issues, own problems, things that we've got to fix, things that we got to correct. But with your healing and guiding hand, we can sure make that happen. Thank you again for the greatest military in the world, dear Lord, our United States military, all the services that are involved to help in keeping this country safe from not only international terrorism, but domestic terrorism as well, dear Lord, and anybody that wants to invade and try to hurt us and take away our freedoms. Thank you to each and every one of those men and women that serve, and keep a hedge of protection over them and bring them back home safely to their families. Thank you for our first responders, each and every one of those men and women that go out each and every day, in each and every night, no matter what community they are in, dear Lord, in this big, great United States that we live in, that you keep a hedge of protection over them, keep them safe, keep them out of harm's way as they're doing the same for us. Thank you for the food that we receive each and every day, as it goes in the nourishment of our bodies and our bodies to thy service. Anybody with a spoken or unspoken prayer request, dear Lord, that you touch each and every one of them, dear Lord. You've got the healing and guiding hand, the comfort hand, and you know what's on their mind, what's on their hearts, what's in their thoughts, and please help comfort them. Also, the great United States of America, all the workers that make every day happen for us, dear Lord. We have to have each and every man, woman go out as if they can and work and help thrive and make this country great and keep it economically powerful, dear Lord. Again, thank you for this day. Thank you for everything that you've done for us. And thank you for this show we're about to have. And we ask for these things in your Son's name, Jesus Christ. And the congregation says, Amen. Amen. All right, the pledge. I think we're going to let Mr. Byron Bagwell do the pledge. I think, babe, what do you think?
That's fine with me. We can do that.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to all stand. Place your hands over your heart.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Right there, Dave, just about. So, again, Thank you for that. Thank you for joining us with On the Spot with David Rodgers. I'm your host, David Rodgers. Here's my other host, Mr. Byron Bagwell. And over here, turning the knobs, doing his thing over here, bringing you all these beautiful graphics, is the Dancing Destroyer himself, Mr. Dave Holland. Is with us tonight as well. No Austin Stevens, but I do have a weather report. He's got some things going on. And don't forget about our other partner, Mr. Mitchell Gunner.
Yep.
He does another show on Thursdays. It's called On the Spot Motorsports Media. It's a sister page of ours. He is the host over there with Robert, and they've got a great product, a great show. If you love motorsports in any kind of fashion, you need to tune into that show. He's always got some great guests. I mean, and he's got some popular guests. We've had Erica Enders on there. Brittany Force, I think he's interviewed. There's plenty of people and race car drivers and racers, especially in the NHRA division, that he's talked to many, many times and has interviewed. So make sure that you tune in to that show, and that show is on Thursdays. Byron?
Yes, sir.
What do you have for us, old boy, as far as a quote of the night? I know you got something.
I do.
Okay.
Our Constitution was made only for a moral and religious people. It is wholly inadequate to govern. It is wholly inadequate to the government of any other. Our Constitution was made only for a moral and righteous people. It is wholly inadequate to the government of any other. I said government.
Okay, all right.
What's wrong with me tonight?
I don't know, man. Let's see. Thomas Jefferson.
Good guess.
Yeah, probably is not right. Go ahead, Dave.
Pope John.
It's a founding father and was a president.
I'm gonna stick with Thomas. I'm gonna stick with Thomas Jefferson unless you're telling me that's off.
I'm
sticking with TJ.
It's a good guess.
Okay, so that means it's not right.
Yeah.
that means it's not right.
I'm thinking.
I'm going John Adams. I'll go John Adams this time.
Benjamin Franklin.
He wasn't a president.
He wasn't a president.
Oh, that's right. He should have been.
Yes, he should have.
Yeah.
He was involved in so many other things.
He was.
Yes,
he
he
was.
was.
Hand in everything.
Everything.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did. Sticking with John Adams.
John Adams.
Guesses anybody?
Oh boy, I guess those two are wrong. I can't get no comments. I don't know what's going on
George
there.
Washington.
Dave, is that mic up, or does it need to stay right where it's at? The mic?
Give me
No,
just
I can
one
bring
second.
it.
Let me see if
Yeah.
I can
I
find
can, bring it. I can hear you okay.
Okay, good. I
Why?
just can't. Yours is too, right? Are you showing any comments at all, my brother?
No comments at all.
Okay.
Can y'all hear us?
Yeah, I can't see anything to determine.
They- They can hear now, but
Okay.
it's the wrong mic.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I can see where yours is coming across. I don't know why. Usually I get my comments here, but Dave's trying to fix us up here.
Yep, test 1, 2. Yeah, there
Test
we go.
one, test 1, 2. It seems like it's working, Dave. Are you getting anything?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So at our founding, these men were very religious, and they believed in God and they believed in Jesus. You can say what you want to. The concepts in our Constitution are literally taken from biblical law, and there are so many places you can point to where they took concepts out of the Bible to govern the country. And there are so many people that say that's just not true. It absolutely is. You know, they talk about when God and religion's not mentioned, but maybe religion's not mentioned, but maybe one time in the Constitution.
Yep.
And that's basically in the Bill of Rights. But these men, during the Constitutional Convention, every day, before and after, prayed. There's actually written records of that. So Madison's Notes to the Constitution is a great read if you really have time and really want to wade through what these guys discussed and what they did and know exactly what happened with it. It's a great read. So.
Yeah, I think, Dave, and I think we're having some technical difficulties, Dave. I'm not sure what's going on. You're showing 2 and no comments, right? I can't even pull the comments up at all. And you're maybe right. Somebody may not have commented yet. I want to reboot this here.
Retry it.
Yeah.
You know, we're good on my end.
Okay, everything's good there?
Yeah.
Okay. Normally we can see who's on, and that's what's throwing me off a little bit, Dave. I'm not worried about the comments per se. Let's see here if I can get it here. Just bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to. It does say we're live. Okay, so switch. Okay, let's switch here.
Comment on this video. Be the first to comment on this video. Your replies and comments will appear here.
Okay, let's see here. Let me go over here.
I backed out of it. Let me back out of Facebook completely and come back.
What's throwing me off a little? Okay, so we're getting sound. I just comments per se. Let's see.
Yeah.
Comments will appear here. Top comments. Okay, comments will appear here. Maybe it's maybe just nobody's commented right now. So live chat. Comments will appear here. Okay. Okay, now it's starting. I got 3 on this one now.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So we're there. All right. So if you're just now joining us, welcome in On the Spot with David Rodgers. I am your creator and host, David Rodgers, right along with my co-creator and host and another co-creator and director and producer. We just created this whole thing. We did all this whole thing. Byron Bagwell, Mr. Dave Holland with us. We just went over the prayer, the pledge, and the patriotic quote of the night. Man, we've got a lot of other things to talk about, too. So I'm going to start with, if y'all don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and start with some local stuff that's going on or that will be going on. We're going to get into some tornado football. And, Byron, if there's time, me and you really did talk about what you may want to talk about as far if you wanted to talk about the political realm of what's going on or anything that's going on. There's a lot going on, as you heard me say when we opened up the show. So I'm going to let you fill in on that segment, and then we can we can go from there. So several things that's going on, and if you're following the community and things that are going on, one of the main things that's coming up really quickly for me and for the community, it always goes good, is the David Dodge Christmas fundraiser featuring the annual cake auction. And that's for the Ark of Bradford County. That's going to be on Tuesday, December the 2nd at 6 o'clock at the Women's Club of Stark. That's at 201 North Walnut Street in Stark, if you don't know where that's at. What it's about, or the Ark's about, the Ark of Bradford County is dedicated to treating those we serve with dignity, to empower them to choose and realize their own goals, and to promote their strengths through education and advocacy with support of family, friends, and community. Founded in 1975 on inclusion and acceptance, the Ark of Bradford County is proudly celebrating 50 years of empowering individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. For 5 decades, they have worked tirelessly to ensure the individuals we serve receive the care and attention they deserve. Everyone has something valuable to contribute to society and remain committed to helping participants realize their full potential and live full, rewarding lives. Everybody that doesn't know David Dodge, Byron does, his parents does. David knew him. I knew him as well. We named this in honor of him. He really loved the Ark of Bradford County. He spent 50 years working with the Ark of Bradford County, doing all kinds of things to bring that program and that facility up to standards, and getting all the housing and everything that some of these people live in. And he's done a really good job, and it's just carried forward with our president, Donna Souls now, and of course, John Williams, who is our CEO and runs the Ark of Bradford County now. So, hosted by the Ark of Bradford County's Board of Directors, the David Dodge Christmas Fundraiser features a catered dinner, a Christmas carols performance by individuals served by the Ark of Bradford County, and of course, the annual cake auction. Funds raised will support activities for individuals with intellectual and developmental differences in the community. The annual Christmas fundraiser was renamed in 2023 in memory of longtime board member David Dodge. David dedicated over 40 years to the Ark of Bradford County and advocating for individuals with differences. He passed away, unfortunately, on September the 5th, 2021. The board of directors for the Ark, of course, I just named one of them, as Donna Soul. She's our president. Everybody knows Chuck Kramer. Me and Byron, and you definitely know him. We work for him on Friday nights and do some other things. Mr. Chuck Kramer, by the way, is our vice president. Our newest city clerk for the city of Stark, Chrissy Allen, is our secretary, and Josh Atkins is our treasurer. Other members is Patricia Evans, Steve Futz, Robert Kelly, Ray Norman, Carolyn Reddish. If a lot of these names sound familiar, all these people are big time in our community. They either own a business or work for a business that really helps support not only the Ark, but other things in the community as well. David Rodgers, Dan Sykes, Teresa Patterson, Lori Thompson, and Brad Whit from the Sheriff's Department. So, if you really want to go to this thing, we've got different sponsorships levels. I think we're trying. I forgot how many tickets he said yesterday that he had when I went to the meeting. But anyway, presenting sponsor, $5,000. Ooh, man, you got 5,000? Okay. How about a premier sponsor at 4,000? You can do that. A gold table sponsor is 1,000. A silver table sponsor is 500, and a bronze table sponsor is 300.
Well, that's more like it.
Yeah, there you go. So there you go. So on the presenting sponsor for $5,000, some of the things you'll get your name, logo at top of all event materials, special thanks and verbal recognition during the program, recognition on all pre and post event communications, mentions on all social medias, local name on the event website, name, logo listed in the program and event signage, and table and tickets for 8. The premier sponsorship at $4,000 will get you all those things with the exception of the name, logo at the top of all the event materials. On the gold table sponsor for $1,000, we'll get you everything except the name and logo top of all the events materials, special thanks and verbal recognition during the program, and it keeps going down. So the bronze table sponsor for $300 is for a table of 4. So like I said, all the proceeds go to the Ark of Bradford County. It's really a great program and a great show. You ought to see what some of these cakes go for. I think last year we raised $28,000 at that one event, which is good money. So you can contact John Williams, CEO, for more information at john.williams@thearkbradford.org. Call him at 904-964-7699, extension 238. If you want some more information. And the Ark of Bradford County, if you go to their page, you will see this form right here. It's a registration form. You can fill it out, and you can pay by credit card, American Express, Discover, MasterCard, Visa. They take all of that. They will more than be glad to take your cash, too, I was told. So, yeah, of course, if you got some cash, they would love to have that, too, as well. So, make sure you try to attend that. That's our biggest fundraiser, really, of the year, to be honest with you.
Somebody told me the other day that they saw Chuck Kramer running around a radio station chasing somebody. Have you heard that?
I have heard that, and we're going to get into that when we get into the Bradford Tornadoes, because I heard the same thing right along with somebody else that I was aware of too, or wasn't aware of until it was actually mentioned to me. So, to stick with the theme here, Christmas on Call Street Parade. We just got through talking about that day before Byron come in. Come celebrate Christmas in our community at the Start Christmas Parade. Beautifully crafted floats, music, lights, all free to enjoy with your friends and family. When is that? December the 13th. It starts at 6. That's the parade. Parade route starts at the hospital on Call Street, followed through downtown to 301, then 301 north to Bradford High School, and ends at David Hurst Stadium. Here's the only thing. Remember how they used to throw candy and give away candy? You cannot throw candy. No candy will be thrown. Parade registration is available through the North Florida Regional Chamber of Commerce. You can call our friend Pam Whittle at North Florida Chamber. You can get a hold of her at pam@northfloridachamber.com, or you can call her at 904-964-5278. That's for the Christmas on Call Street Parade. Before I get to the other part, I want to tell you about the Christmas on Call Street Car Show. Join us for a festive celebration of classic and modern cars, motorcycles, and holiday cheer. David, I heard that you was bringing your lawnmower up there because you got a hyped up lawnmower. Is that true? Don't answer that. It may incriminate you.
Yeah,
$20 car entry fee. All proceeds to benefit the Ark of Bradford County. That's Saturday, December the 13th. Car show from 2 to 5. Registration in front of the Downtown Grill. That's at 301 East Call Street. East Call Street, excuse me, I can't speak tonight, Byron. And start 50-50 drawing we'll have. The Ark will have a booth there beside us selling some of the items they make at the wood shop. For more information on the car show, contact CC Marie on Facebook Messenger or call her at 904-263-3625. Or you can hit me up on Messenger. You can hit me at David.Rodgers 1352 at gmail.com. And or you can hit us right here on the spot 32091 at gmail.com right here. We will pick up all those messages, or you can contact me at 904-966-1633. And yes, we've said this. So, you know, we're going to get into Bradford. What you got, Dave? Oh, yeah, all right, okay. I was like, what's he going to tell me? So we got an applause there. So this car show's on the 13th. Mm-hmm. We've talked about what could possibly happen on the 13th. Me, you, and Dave may not be here. But, yeah, we'll see. It depends when that game is played and if Bradford gets there. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But we've got a capable group of people that will continue on doing this. But me and CC is hosting that car show from the previous car show that got canceled. Remember back in September, Dave?
Yeah.
We're supposed to do that. So we're doing this to benefit the Ark of Bradford County.
Yeah, that's a great thing.
That's a great thing.
Absolutely great thing.
Yeah.
Okay, we can't throw candy. right?
That is correct.
Can we throw coal?
She didn't say that.
Okay.
Yeah, she didn't say that. How about this? Me, you, and Byron are going to this. We haven't been. Breakfast with Santa Claus. Bring your little ones for a delightful morning filled with joy and wonder. Join us for breakfast with Santa Claus, where children can what? Show their holiday wishes or share their holiday wishes, enjoy a delicious breakfast, and revel in the magic of the season. You're going to get a meet and greet with Santa Claus. You're going to get something to eat. When is that? Sunday, December the 14th, 2025 at 8 a.m. at the Downtown Grill. Chrissy Thompson and her staff do a really good job putting that on. And I've heard, I haven't been, Byron. I know you're not much of a pancake guy, and I don't know if she's going to have waffles, but
pancakes. I like pancakes.
Well, this is going to be a
I like waffles, but I like pancakes.
Well, hey, we could go over there and have a great pancake breakfast, bud.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Bah humbug.
Bah, what do you mean, bah humbug? Hey, that's December the 14th after this Christmas parade.
Bah humbug.
Well, you're going to be bah humbug at your mom's party, right?
No.
I know what you already told her.
You're a mean one.
No, I ain't getting into that. I'm not even getting into she's home. I'm not even getting into that. Oh, no. I remember what you said. I'm not saying it.
Well,
Yeah, okay. All right. Anyway. Okay.
It
Santa.
used to be I wanted to climb up in a tree stand and stay there until after dark.
Yeah. Well, those at least those times are gone for right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Santa and Mrs. Claus. Hey, do you want to meet them, Dave? You want to meet Santa and Mrs.
Sure.
Claus? Well, you
Yeah.
can meet and greet them. Same day after that pancake breakfast or that breakfast with Claus, you can go from 3 to 4:30 p.m. at the North Florida Regional Chamber of Commerce office, 100 East Call Street. It's free for everyone, and you can meet Mr. and Mrs. Claus. How about that? They're
Sounds
excited.
great. I'm excited.
I know. They're excited to meet you, too.
They're
Yeah.
going to enjoy meeting me.
Yeah, they would, I'm sure. Speaking of that coal. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lumps coal.
Yeah. Well, he could get something pink. I'm just saying.
Huh?
Yeah, he could get something pink. Yeah, let's move on. Snow is falling in Lottie Winter Wonderland December the 6th from 4 to 6 p.m. at Tatum Park, Lottie, Florida. Free chili, snow cones, cotton candy, snowball fights, snow angels, and much more. Who's this sponsored by? The Logo Church in Lottie. Contact Chris Elkins at 1-904-424-4085 for more information, or you can hit us on the spot, 32091 at gmail.com. I will get you as much information as I can, or I will put you in touch with him. We've also got Mike Starlin, David, that will be involved in that. He goes to that church, the Logo Church there in Lottie. That ought to be a great event. Anytime that he puts something on, it's usually a good event. Now, let me get my phone here because I've got a couple of other things. Byron, while I'm looking this up, do you have anything local that you can think of that may be going on? I don't want to get to this yet because
not local that I know that's going on right now.
Okay.
Other than the typical shenanigans.
Other than the typical shenanigans. Okay. Well, all right. Yeah, you're talking about on the national level?
Yeah, well, there's a bunch of that going on.
There's a bunch of that going on. Let's see here. What did this say? I followed your squad last weekend. Impressive 55-0 win. It was actually 55-6. It should have been 55-0. Good luck with Berkeley Prep. We have Ponte Vedra. Should be a great game. That is a guy that I know in Jacksonville, one of my reps. His name is Mark Cook, and his son plays with Beachside.
Really?
Yep. So they get Ponte Vedra. Good luck with that. Absolutely. And, of course, we oh, Dave, what'd you write?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
No. Let me see, Dave. Let me see what you wrote. Oh, my God. Yeah. Boy. Yeah, inside joke, ladies and gentlemen. So We've got, again, Berkeley Prep. We'll go over that here
St.
in
Nicholas
just a
has
few
got
minutes.
an ear to straight to God. I would not.
Yeah, no.
It's
oh,
too
no.
close to Christmas
I
for
just
all
said,
that
hey,
shit.
all I said was pink. That's all I said.
Bull. You have to.
I didn't have to. Why? He was already smiling.
You know how both
He
of our
was-
minds work.
Word.
What are you
Well,
talking
he was
about?
already smiling, that Dave Holland. Why do you think he is 212 pounds of screaming steel and sex appeal?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, man. You know, let me see here. I'm trying to get to these. Okay.
I'm going to get away from these two before the lightning strikes all three of us.
Boy, you ain't kidding. It's going to strike bad. Okay. Want to talk about a couple of things, and I want to go ahead and inform you of something. So I've got Rick Stevens and Jimmy Smith from the Barnyard Fantasy Football League is going to be our halftime guest, and we're going to be talking about another event that's coming up in Start. He says the Barnyard Fantasy Football League, which I'm a part of, and you used to be a part of, we need to get together on a team again, 7th annual Rib Cook-Off benefiting Holidays with Heroes. Formerly, it was Shop with a Cop. That's why it's so important. It's formerly Shop with a Cop. In conjunction with Bradford County Sheriff's Office, Bradford County Commissioners, Bradford County Fairgrounds Association, Lottie PD, which is no longer, but we mainly talk about Barry Warren, and North Florida Chamber of Commerce. Saturday, December 6th at the Bradford County Fairgrounds, open to the public from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Meals served. Listen to this, Dave. A rib plate, 2 sides, a roll, a bottled water or soda for $15. That ain't bad.
No.
That ain't bad. A rib plate, and I know how they cook those ribs. Byron already knows. Byron's been there on those rib cook-offs and those chili cook-offs. Ooh-wee. Them boys can cook now. And then you could get either one, a pulled pork sandwich, chips, drink for $10, and one of those sides that they're offering on that rib plate, Byron, just add $2 for it if you want a side. That ain't bad. Still looking for sponsors, monetarily, or items donated to the raffle that they're going to have, or gift cards for the restaurants, oil changes, things like that. It's just something to raffle. They need vendors. No charge for vendors, but a small percentage of the profit that they make, they say, is greatly appreciated. Super Dave, that means Dave Rodgers, that's what he calls me, is going to be the MC. Music lineup, Kyle Dugan, Matt Wilsey, and Byron Bagwell. Entrants can enter for $100, and we...
Why in the world?
Well,
Okay.
I'm just saying. That's what it says.
Okay.
So get your guitar ready. Get ready to pick a couple of tunes.
Oh, Lord.
You can sing a couple of songs.
Sure.
Sure, why not? Entrants can enter for $100, and they supply the ribs. Pay out to first and second, depending on number of entrances that we have. Current major sponsors, if you're allowed to mention, and we are, the Murray Automotive Group, which sponsors Tornado Football. Miracle Towing. You know Miracle Towing? Don't pray for a miracle.
Call Miracle.
Which one?
Either one of them.
Kenny?
Or Kurt.
Me and Myron's got that down pat. Dave listens to that all the time. Philip McDonald Plumbing. Another one of our sponsors, great people, R&B Fencing. Go ahead and give them a shout out, B.
Hello, Rob. Hello, Barbie.
That's right. Jackson's Building Materials. Dick Swings. Hello, Marla. How are you? There is several of our sponsors on here, B. Beef O'Brady's. Libby's Massage and Wellness. Whiskey River Saloon.
Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let a memory touch me. Dungeon.
Well, Whiskey River Saloon. Walmart. Sporting Chance. Tatum's. Handyman Fencing. MD Rockland. Captain's Party Rentals. And that's the major sponsor they got right now. For more info, you can contact bfflevents.com or contact Jimmy Smith at 352-745-0238. Jimmy Smith is Sheriff Gordon Smith's brother. Or Rick Stevenson at 904-263-0566. Or the sheriff himself, Sheriff Gordon Smith. You can hit him up on Facebook, through his messenger page or whatever. You can hit him up as well. Finally, this is a community event. Not everyone might be able to sponsor or donate something. We will have various places set up where people might just want to drop off a few dollars or so in the help to help the charity. It all adds up to 100% of profits goes to the charity. Checks can be made out to the Bradford Sheriff's Charitable Foundation. That is the BFFL fundraiser that's coming up on December the 6th. Byron, there is a mess load of things coming up locally.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Right in the middle of a state playoff run that we're in on top of that. So not only, Dave, do we do a show on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
I host trivia on Thursdays.
Yeah.
We call a football game and bring a football game to our viewers on Friday, and we'll talk about that. We try to get us a little bit of rest on Saturday, and then on Sunday, me and Byron's got to go in there and do promos if we win the following week. So, yeah, it's a busy week, and then on top of all these things that are going on, man, it's like we need to split ourselves into eights.
Yeah, we can't do everything.
No. That's the truth.
Nope, and my beautiful mom, our beautiful friend, Miss Shirley Bagwell's got a party on the 13th that I definitely don't want to miss because I definitely want to eat. And, hey, we have fun at that thing, don't we? Is that no comment? Okay, well, wait a minute. Let me write that down. No comment. Oh, she is going to kill you, dude.
I have a great time eating the buffalo chicken dip and the Harry's Mustard Harry's relish dip. I have a good time doing that. And maybe the venison.
Yeah, the venison is good. Now, what was that one last year? Maybe it's been a couple. What's that one dip that you said, David, you have to try that?
It was sort of sweet.
Yeah.
That's the relish dip.
Is that the relish dip?
Yep.
Oh, my gosh, dude. You are talking about, my gosh, that was good.
There has been many
Did
times.
You have that last year?
I don't remember.
There's been many times that I've eaten so much of that I haven't eaten. I'm being serious.
I'm serious. Yeah.
It is really good.
On top of...
I thought he was talking about the
buffalo. That is just awesome anyway.
I thought you were talking about the apple pie moonshine for a minute.
Oh, well, that too. The desserts that are there are obviously fantastic. It's just, we really have a fun time. I know Byron's picking on it, but really have a fun time. So
that's the truth.
It really is the truth. That is a great time. Is Lisa going to make her famous
chicken dumplings?
Yes.
Not committing her to that.
No. I was just asking.
I have no clue what.
You have no clue, so I have to ask her.
I have no.
Maybe
clue
she'll say
no clue what she's making, and if you're really nice, Byron might try to make something for an appetizer that's different.
Really?
That I saw on Facebook really. Oh my God!
You told me about that. You told me. Go ahead. You want to go ahead and give it up?
It's buffalo chicken dip mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
It is made in they're made in like a casserole dish. You make the dip. You put it in the freezer and halfway freeze it, and then cut it in strips. Add the mozzarella cheese to it, and then batter dip it and fry it. It looked ridiculous.
Byron told me that, and I haven't seen the picture yet.
It looked ridiculous. Like.
Yeah, that, I was just going to say that.
Whoever come up with that, man, I praise to you, because guess what?
Yeah.
It's actually a big cheese stick. I mean, you don't have to sit there and eat 20 of them. That's whoever come up with that. It's just unbelievable.
So, Chris Campbell, thank you for joining us. I hope I answered your question on Messenger last night. Yes, we're going to get into tornado football, and we're going to get into the rest of the brackets and stuff. I can't really talk about why P.J. Lee didn't play the other night. Let's just say that right now he won't be able to play. He didn't play the last game. And he won't be able to play this game.
Who are we talking about?
P.J. Lee, Parvial.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I knew that.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. I knew I've been asked that question at least 2 times. Right now, he's not able to play, and hopefully next week, if we move on, whether on that following game, hopefully he'll be able to play.
Yep. 1,
So.
2, 3.
Hello, Albie! A long time since we've done
Yes.
that. And as soon as he said it, you knew it, and I knew it, man. So, anyway, a great time. So, let's see here. What do I want to get into, Byron? Dave, me and Dave was talking, and next week I promise you, I will have some numbers. Byron, and you can please feel free to jump in at any time, because I know that you take this very seriously too. This is the holiday season, of course, is coming up, starting next week and running all the way through New Year's, and we're very fortunate to be able to do the things that we do, but there are some people out there and some families out there that are less fortunate than us. And I just want to say that people do some desperate things and some things that they either wish they hadn't done or they're wanting to do, and I mean, i.e., hurt themselves or hurt one of their family members. Again, I do want to put out some numbers out there for places that can help. And again, Byron, feel free to jump in at any time. That can help you out for sure. We're a show that's about the people. Yes, we talk about things that are going on not only in our community, in our region, in our state, and nationally, but really we care about people. And this is why we do this show, is so we can bring information to you that either you can't get or that you may not have heard of, or things that could be coming down the pike that we want you to be aware of. But we really, me and Dave talked about this, and it really hits me hard that, there's going to be some people, Byron, that's going to be without. And like I said, there's things out there. We'll put out numbers for suicide hotlines. If you need to just talk to somebody about something, we'll put out those numbers, food bank numbers, food where you can go and get food. We'll just the many things that people dealing with depression. We'll put all those things out there, and again, we really care about people. I know sometimes that we can't, we ain't always right about everything, Byron. I get it, and people's going to talk, people's going to say things.
What are you talking about?
But you're always right. But anyway, I don't know about me. But anyway,
I'm not always right.
But
yeah, and I'll fully admit that I'm not always right.
But there's things that can help out, and like I said, we'll put out those events and those things. Byron, before I go over, there's a couple of places that, as a matter of fact, there was a food drive today over at True Vine Ministry. It was at 9 o'clock this morning. There was food boxes, including fresh produce, deli, bakery items, dairy, meats, and things like that. So, I hope some people, Byron, that really needed that took full advantage of that.
Bradford County Food Bank.
Yeah.
I mean, they help this community immensely.
Absolutely.
You can donate food to them. You can donate your time to them. Who is running that now? Do you know?
I'm not sure who is running that now. I'm not sure if our buddy Bob Miller is still. I'm sure. I know Betty Warren, I think, is still involved with that a little bit. I think, B. Don't quote me on that. Yeah. But anyway. On Time Ministries of Wilmington, North Carolina will hold a call for deliverance crusade on Saturday, November the 15th, which that's already passed, hasn't it? Yeah, we're past that.
The 15th?
Yeah, we're past that, B.
No.
We're not past that yet? I think
so.
We are. Ain't today the 17th?
No, it's the 18th.
18th, yeah, so that's gone.
Right.
Let me see.
Lord, this month has flown.
Yes, it has.
This year.
Yeah.
Sure really has.
Wanted to give props to a senior over at Union County. this past week. Cliff actually went and covered this. Ava Whitehead, she won the 100 meter. Let me see. She swam her way to a second straight state championship, winning the 200-yard individual medley on November the 8th at the Class 1A Florida High School Athletic Association Finals, which were held in Ocala. Congratulations to her. I know that the University of Florida is looking at her to go swim, and I think North Florida and some others are looking at her to go swim. So congratulations to her. If that name sounds familiar, you know whose daughter that is, right?
Yeah.
Sheriff Whitehead's daughter, yeah, over in Union County. Thoughts and condolences go out to the St. Augustine pilot that died over at that Keystone crash.
Yeah.
Warren Chillers. He was a technician for the Red Bull Air Race Team 99. And that's just a sad thing there. So I know he had a son, and I think he had a fiance. So condolences and prayers go out to them and their family and their extended family. It's just unfortunate. Those things happen, and I'm not sure exactly what the deal is. I think that FAA is probably still, you know what I mean?
I can promise you that.
Investigating that for sure. So let's see, Byron. Senior gathering in Stark. How about that? The next Union County Senior Citizens on the Move gathering is Wednesday, November 19th at 11 a.m. at the Union County Housing Authority in Lake Butler. So make sure you go and visit that. Let's see. We're talking about the champion and stuff. There's all kinds of things in here. Get your local paper. I'm not going to go over every story, and take a look at some of the things that are going on there. I do want to hit a couple of things about BHS, though. That was asked for me. Number one,
She
hearing
committed to
more.
Alabama, David. I'm sorry.
Oh, committed to Alabama. Okay, Alabama.
Signed the letter of intent,
Okay.
intent today.
Today for Alabama. Okay, wow. Alabama's getting a good swimmer there, ain't they? She's gonna be an old Crimson Tide there. Yeah. So there's nothing wrong with that, is there?
I suppose.
I suppose it could have been better. She went to Florida State. I don't know if they have a swim team. I'm sure. Cliff may know.
Florida State? Yeah, of course they
They do they? Oh, that would have been better. She would have went to that.
I didn't know North Florida had one.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either about that. BHS cell phone policy. Bradford High School wants parents, students, and our community to fully understand the new Florida HB 379 restricting the use of cell phones on campus during instructional time. Students may only use cell phones before school, during lunch, and after school. BHS rules and consequences can be found in the Bradford High School Student Code of Conduct. There's been, an issue, a ration of issues of students using their cell phones when they're not supposed to. So,
what did that say? What did it say? New Florida HB
379. Yeah.
They're a distraction. Period. And those of us that are a little bit older school would say it goes in your book bag till after school.
Yep.
You don't take it out at all, or it stays in your vehicle if you've got a vehicle that you drive back and forth.
Right.
It doesn't come out.
No, I fully agree. There's a lot of things going on at Bradford High School that we'll get into. All right. Want to get into, Dave, the tornado football, what we got going on, state playoffs. So before we do that, we'll go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back with the On the Spot with David Rodgers show.
Hey Tornado fans, this is Kurt Miracle of Miracle Automotive and Towing, proud sponsors of Tornado Football. I want to welcome you to beautiful Stark, Florida at David Hurst Stadium, and thank you for letting us be a part of this community. We're here for more than your automotive and towing needs. We're here to be part of Tornado Country. Go Big Red!
Dave Holland. Hey, here we go. There we go. Here we go. We still got our board up here. If you don't know what's going on with tornado football, me and Byron's fixing to fill you in. I know, Byron, you've got the comments there. Unless, are you getting them here now? Do you want to pull up the Class 2A, and do you want to hit that part of it?
We can do that.
Okay. So, last week, this was the 8 teams in our region that started playoff action. That's what we call the quarterfinals. So it was Avon Park versus Bradford, Berkeley Prep versus the Villages, Santa Fe versus Calvary Christian, Newberry versus Cocoa. Why did we put Region 1 down there? Because we may play the Region 1 winner, possible in a state semifinal. That's number 8 Walton against Bowles, number 5 Baldwin against Florida State High School, Bozeman versus Pensacola Catholic, and Freeport versus South Walton. Okay, I'm going to give you some scores of what happened here. So, first of all, we'll start in Region 2 right here. And let me get to that right here. Bradford won 55-6, so Bradford moves on. All right, Berkeley Prep beat the Villages 35-28. Berkeley Prep moves on. Santa Fe, number 7 seed versus Calvary Christian, the number 2 seed. Calvary Christian moves on.
Before you go any further,
Yep.
that football game was everything a high school football game should be. Santa Fe came very close to pulling that upset.
Yes, they did.
They lost only by 4 points.
34-30 was the final in that.
And they had a lead in the fourth quarter.
Sure did. I think they won it with like a couple of minutes left.
Yeah, there was only a couple of minutes left in that football game.
And number 6 Newberry versus number 3 Cocoa, 42-13 Cocoa. Cocoa moves on. Why am I doing that, Dave? Why am I doing this right here on that number 3 seed? Byron, why am I doing this?
Because they're going to beat Calvary Christian.
And we'll get into I'm glad we'll get into that
threat
here in just a few minutes. Do you remember me saying last week, to be the man, you got to beat the man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be the man, you got to beat the man. This is the 3-time defending state champions right here.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that here in a minute. Okay, down here, number 8 Walton versus Bowles.
Oh gosh!
Good grief! Do you even want me to tell you the score there?
What was it? 73 to
63-13.
63 to 13.
Wow.
Bowles moves on. Number 5 Baldwin versus number 4 Florida State University. Good game. Florida State High School, University High School, however you want to say it. 42-31 winner. Move on. Bozeman versus Pensacola Catholic. I don't know what happened to Bozeman. I think their bus got stuck somewhere. Maybe they didn't make it to the game. Because Pensacola Catholic spanked their ass 48-0.
Wow.
Does not surprise me.
Yeah, that does not surprise me. Me and Byron really like this team right here.
That's a good football team.
Yes. Number 6 Freeport versus South Walton. Well, guess what? 42-3. Freeport didn't make it either. Maybe they're 2 buses. Maybe they need to combine players to play these. Anyway, so that's what we got.
Enough.
Yeah, Bowles is going to have their hands full with Pensacola Catholic, by the way, if all turns out like it's supposed to.
And I hope it does. All right, still chalk. What I mean by chalk, the top 4 seeds are still here. Cardinal Mooney in Region 3, Bowles in Region 1, Bradford in Region 2, and Immaculata LaSalle in Region 4. These teams are still alive, Dave. Moving on to the regional semifinal now, right? So, in Region 2, which is the region we want to worry about, is Bradford and Berkeley Prep. Berkeley Prep has to come to Bradford. Me and Byron talked about them on the game day report that you'll hear on Friday on WEAG, Eagle Country 106.3. Good football team. This right here is a great football team. Great defense. But you can't take anything for granted. On any given Friday night, Anything can happen. Byron, what do you think?
I think Bradford beats them. Let's see. How about
Do we want to wait for Pickens?
42 to 12.
42-12. Dave, Bradford and Berkeley Prep. Berkeley Prep coming to Bradford. Give me a prediction.
What was their Berkeley's
Record?
score
On their game?
on that
was
the last game?
7 points, 35-28.
They won by 7.
They won by 7 points at the Villages.
Okay. Bradford's going to win.
Okay.
It's going to be a high number between the two.
So you think they're going to score on Bradford then?
Maybe once.
Okay,
Maybe
so what do you
twice.
like? 35-7?
Higher.
Higher than that, 42-7?
49-7?
49-7?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. I like Bradford, of course, to win, and I like it 42-7. 42-7, which is right around what we said.
We're all
in the same boat. And y'all can play along with us if y'all want to pick something
I
here.
really honestly believe Bradford County is going to beat them pretty soundly.
I think so, too. All right. This is the game that intrigues me and Byron.
That game don't intrigue me after what Santa Fe did to them.
Well, it does intrigue me because Cocoa has to go to Calvary Christian to play them. I don't think that Calvary Christian, they seem to find a way during the season to play higher level competition to get ready for all this.
Exactly.
And when they come here to play any of these teams, they have in their mind they can already beat them because they've already played the tougher teams in the state. St. Thomas Aquinas, every once in a while IMG Academy, Lakeland, all those teams, Bradenton, Manatee, all those teams. They play all those teams to get ready for this. Their record is 6-4 or 7-4 now, B. I think they're 7-4 now since they won that game. So, Cocoa has to go to Calvary. What do you like it, B? Tell me something.
I like Cocoa by at least 21 points.
So, not sure. You like them to win by 21?
28-7.
28-7. Dave?
I'm going to go with that.
You're going to go with 28-7.
Cocoa.
Okay. I'm going to go Cocoa 28, Calvary Christian 14. Two touchdowns. So what does that mean, Dave? That means Bradford would host Cocoa Thanksgiving Friday night after Thanksgiving in the regional final. That would mean Cocoa would come to Bradford.
All right.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
That would.
Right. If that happens, let's go and if. I want to hear my colleagues' little thing there. Cocoa versus Bradford in Bradford, Byron. If that happens, tell me something.
Bradford 31, Cocoa 10.
Woo! By 3 touchdowns. Dave, do you like it by that high? If that happens.
I'm going to say it's going to come down to a
Tyler Sapp field goal. Tyler Sapp field goal. You like that?
That's what I was thinking.
Like a 46-yarder to win it? 24-21, Bradford?
Something
like that?
Let me tell you something. If Cocoa ends up playing Bradford is going to be out for blood.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
They lost in the semifinals.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
And they lost, 3 years ago. 3 years ago?
3 years.
3 years ago, they
2
lost.
years ago in the state championship, 3 years ago in the state semi.
3 years ago in a state semi, and we lost to Cocoa in a state final.
Yeah.
They come to Bradford, they're going to get a tail whipping.
I believe Coco's got a pretty good defense.
They're good. This one's better.
That one's better. That's going to
This one's better.
That's going to keep Coco's score down.
This one's better, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
This defense is better than this one, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this defense is better than this one.
Why do you think I'm saying something like 31-10?
Yeah.
I want it to be a point more than how they beat us in the state championship.
Absolutely.
I most certainly do.
Yeah, that was 2 touchdowns, right? 20-6, if I remember that score correctly. Wasn't it 20-6?
No, it was 20-6.
20 in the state championship, because they only scored a field goal, remember, in the second half.
That's right.
And we didn't score anything. We scored our point first. We scored our touchdown first. So, okay, let's get to Region 1 right here. All right. Why Region 1? Region 2 may have to play Region 1. Bowls versus Florida State High School University. Byron, give me something right here. Florida State going to Bowls.
Bowls wins that football game going away, not as much as they normally do.
Yeah.
Probably something like 17 to 21 points.
Something like that,
In that range. Yeah, they're not going to kill Florida State High University like they kill everybody else.
Okay, Dave, who do you like here, Bowls or Florida State High University?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Bowls.
You want to say Bowls?
Yeah.
And I'm going to agree with you. Bowls big, like Byron said, going away.
Yeah.
But big meaning they're going to with 17.
It's not going to be 63 to
No, it won't be that.
Whatever they however they beat
No. All right. I ain't even got to tell. I guess Pensacola Catholic.
Yes.
Yes. Pensacola Catholic.
Pensacola Catholic beat South Walton by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. All right. That means that would leave Pensacola Catholic having to go to Bowls for a regional final. Byron, take it away, old boy.
We don't see Bowls in that.
So Bowls
is gone. If
Pensacola
they play
Catholic.
Pensacola Catholic, we will see Pensacola Catholic
at David Hurst Stadium.
At David Hurst Stadium, Part 2 of the best high school football game that I've ever seen in my life that went
Me
to
too.
double overtime that took us a 2-point conversion to win the game.
Yes.
That is a good football team.
That is.
And they're physical like us, and they give teams fits because of it. And they've got good defenses too.
Yes, they do. All right. So, Dave, you like Pensacola Catholic or Bowls in that game?
I'm going to go, Pensacola Catholic.
Good defense, big time running backs.
Sounds good against Bowls.
Yeah, beating them at their place, right?
Yep.
All right. I do too. There's something about that team I like.
Yep.
I've seen it. Me and Byron have seen it firsthand.
I
know there's different players, and I get it.
It's the way they play.
It's the way they play.
It's the way they play.
Yeah.
They have that attitude.
Yeah.
Physical attitude like Bradford has. That's what you like, David. And I mean,
okay, Dave, you can do it.
Bowles' running back is incredible, and they've got a good defensive line. But Bowles is going to have some issues with teams that have good defenses.
Yep.
Because other teams can score on Bowles. Other teams have scored on Bowles.
All right. So Cardinal Mooney, Byron's talked about these guys many a times. And they're a good football team, and I'll let Byron explain a little bit. But they beat North Broward 55-7, and they probably had their third teamers in there.
Probably so. Definitely by the end of the game, well, we did too.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
When you start playing the lower seeds, that's what type of scores you end up getting.
So Byron, this is a funny thing.
What you got?
We have a Calvary Christian Clearwater, did you know that?
Uh-huh.
And a Calvary Christian in Fort Lauderdale.
Uh-huh.
Bishop Verrott beat them 22-14.
It was a pretty good football game.
Yeah, it was. And yeah, it sure was. So that means Lakewood beat Somerset Academy 52-7.
I knew that was coming because Lakewood's one of the better teams in the state.
Glade Central, don't count them out. There are a bunch of sugarcane boys down there that love to play football. Them and Pahokee used to go at it. The reason me and Byron know about them is because that's where Anquan Bolden came from in that area, Pahokee, and these guys used to go back and forth. It used to be they call it the Muck Bowl or something like that between them two. They beat Kings Academy 23-6. So that means Glade Central has to go to Lakewood. This is in that south region down there, Region 1. Yeah. And Bishop Verrott is going to go to Cardinal Mooney. So, David, tell me, you got the number 5 seed Bishop Verrott or the number 1 seed Cardinal Mooney?
I'm going to go number 1 team.
Yeah, Cardinal Mooney. Yeah, me too. Not even no question. Not even no question. All right, here we go, Byron and Dave. How about number 3 Glade Central against number 2 Lakewood?
Lakewood.
David, that's one of those games that's going to be hard to call. I almost want to say Glade Central. I almost want to say that they could go up there and pull out an upset. Not a big upset, but an upset.
All right, you like Glade Central here with an upset.
Give me Glade Central with an
right.
upset. It's about time for a good upset.
Yeah, Dave, number 2 Lakewood or number 3 Glade Central?
Well, I'm going to say Lakewood.
Lakewood. You know what, Dave? I hope Byron's right, but I'm going to say Lakewood in a close one. All right, here we go. Immaculata LaSalle. They beat Somerset Academy 42-7, Dave. And Ransom Everglades beat Gulliver Prep 20-13. That was a 4 and 5. Cardinal Gibbons beat Monsignor Pace 48-28. And Miami Killian beat Miami Carroll City 38-21.
What? Huh?
That's that South. That's that number. That's that Region 4. So Miami Killian. Does anybody know somebody that used to play at Miami Killian? That plays for the Tornadoes?
That would be the Raging Bull, Manny Torres.
Yeah, Manny Torres. The Raging Bull used to play for them. He's probably going, man, I want to see.
Manny, I'm sorry.
He probably said, man, I'd like to see them in a state championship game. I'm sure. All right, Dave.
It could happen.
It could happen. All right. So that means Immaculata LaSalle will play Ransom Everglades. Number 5 versus number 1. Byron, who do you got?
Give me Immaculata.
Give me Immaculata, too. Let's see. Cardinal Gibbons, number 2 seed down there, versus Killian, 3-2. They got to go to Cardinal Gibbons.
Cardinal Gibbons and who?
Miami Killian. Raging Bulls, old school.
Give me Killian.
Give you Killian. You know what? I'm going upset special, too. I like Miami Killian in that game, too. Oh, man. All right, that goes. Read some of the comments there, Byron, because some people were playing along with us.
Okay. Let's see. Christopher Campbell, Big Red 35, Prep 10.
It's not a bad score.
Cocoa 42, Calvary Christian 13. Bowls win by 50. I doubt that very, very highly.
Man, my goodness.
They're going to beat
Florida
State
them.
University,
Yeah.
but they're not going to beat Florida State University by 50.
No.
Outside of Bradford, who do we think that would win a state championship?
That's a great question. Right here?
Cardinal Mooney would be where
Yes.
my money would be
Right
this
here.
year, because that is a really, really good football team.
Byron's watched some film on them. I've watched some film on them. And you look at their rankings,
Really good football
that's
team.
a really good football team. So, with the exception of Bradford, Cardinal Mooney, for sure. There's no doubt about it. I'm with you, Byron. That was an easy pick right there, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
Here's the answer to this. Until somebody beats Cocoa, you cannot keep Cocoa out of that conversation either. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens in our region when it comes down to it. Bradford's not going to overlook anybody that's
Absolutely not.
They are most certainly are not going to overlook Berkeley Prep. Berkeley Prep, I think is in for some trouble this Friday night. I do. I don't think they're going to beat them by 50 or anything like that. They're going to beat them.
Yeah.
So
the defense, I just think their defense is too good. They're going to hold them in ball games. And then again, what you were saying, man, about the Cocoa Calvary Christian thing, and to be honest with you,
I would love to see Calvary Christian win that football game.
I would too. But however, Byron, we've talked about this. Me and you talked about this, and I don't know how our fans feel. So, if Pensacola Catholic wins Region 1 and the top seeds in the Region 3 and 4 advance, you're probably looking at BHS hosting Immaculata LaSalle but don't quote me on that.
I don't know how it would be Immaculata LaSalle because Pensacola Catholic is ranked below them. Well, no, you're right. It would be. It would be Immaculata LaSalle. You're right because they're
the lower seed, right? But if there's an upset,
wait, hold on for just a second.
This would be an upset, right?
That's an upset. The top seeds 1, 2, 3, and 4 are Cardinal, Mooney, Bowles, and Bradford, and Immaculata LaSalle.
Correct.
So if somebody beat Bowles from a lower seed, they're still a lower seed.
Yeah, I think they would come to Bradford.
They would have to come to Bradford.
And Immaculata LaSalle would have to go to Mooney, right?
Oh, now hold on. Would they actually take the lower seed and send them to Cardinal Mooney, though?
Well, and I think that maybe that's what Cliff is saying.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. That's probably true.
That's probably correct.
That's probably correct, Cliff. Now that you say that, that does make sense because if it stays chalk,
you want to talk about
it would be LaSalle, correct me if I'm wrong. LaSalle to Mooney.
That's correct.
And Bradford to Bowles.
That's correct.
If it stays chalk.
Yes.
Now, if there's an upset, Pensacola Catholic is right here.
Then Pensacola Catholic would go to Cardinal
Mooney.
That makes sense.
And LaSalle would come to Bradford.
That makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I get that. But there has to be an upset for that to happen.
There has to be an upset somewhere in that.
Yeah.
In
any of the regions.
Well, who's saying Immaculata LaSalle is still going to be there?
Correct. Who's to say Bradford's going to be there? Who's to say any of these seeds are going to be there? Anything can happen in these playoffs.
I'm going to tell you the only team that I see beating Bradford in this bracket.
This is the number 3. Another one, and he was perfect on his extra points up until last week. He just hooked out.
Look,
it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
He was perfect for an entire year.
Yeah.
Kickers, high school kickers are going to shank footballs. And this kid has been unbelievably good for us. Unbelievably. Now, I think he had one blocked.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. Okay, yep.
I think he had one blocked.
Yep.
But that's not on him.
No, it's not.
I mean, they're going to say he missed it because it was blocked. But, I mean, that's really not on him. He's only really, truly missed one field goal.
Correct.
One extra point.
One extra point. And that was last week.
And that was last week.
That was last week in the playoffs. So, all right. Well, that's a great way to end this segment right here. We will. I do want to mention one thing. Me and Byron. Oh, yeah. No, that's what I wanted to mention. B. I forgot. Tell them where they can catch that game, B. While I'm looking for this here.
Well, you can come out to David Hurst Stadium. Is really what we would very much like you to do.
Yes.
But if you can't, you can listen to us two jokers on Eagle Country 106.3 starting at 7 o'clock with a pregame show and 7:30 with a kickoff. And you can listen to us a little bit after the game on the postgame show.
That'd be the Norton
Telecom
A+ alarm. Can you say that 5 times real quick?
No.
Me neither.
And I need to have a conversation with Maxie about why in the world he would do something like that.
Yeah. So,
and this week, we're also going to have it on Facebook on the Spot with David Rodgers, where you can listen.
And that's what I wanted him to go
to 106.3. Plus, you can watch the game.
Yeah.
And you can Bluetooth it
to your TV. Yeah.
To your TV.
Bluetooth it to your TV.
And watch it on the widescreen.
Yeah, watch it on the widescreen. Just don't pay any attention to what goes on during the commercial breaks. Just please, Lord.
See, that's and Byron, I'm glad that you said that, and I'm glad that Dave brought that up. Yes, you can catch that broadcast on the Spot with David Rodgers. I will have mine up there just as a backup piece, and you can hear it there either way. But I'm glad you brought that up because people say, and I'm glad, Dave, first and foremost, thank you for doing what you're doing for us.
Absolutely, Dave.
You know, I know we're all on the Spot with David Rodgers. Hey, man, and I hear nothing but great things. When that camera is on that play and me and Byron's calling that and you're getting that sound as well, I've heard nothing but positives like, wow. And I said, yeah, he's doing that from the press box through a window pretty much, let's call it. And they love it. So Thank you for doing that. But I cannot rotate the one that I have. First and foremost, me and this man here, our first dedication, our first job, our first thing is to the radio station. If Dave loses internet connection or he has trouble with that feed, me and Byron cannot help him. That's just for unfortunately for you guys, it's your loss.
Well, and here's the thing: turn the camera. Well, we literally can't turn the camera because we can't reach up there. We're doing stuff. We can't reach up there and grab it and turn it. We literally can't do it.
Well, yeah, and this week is even worse because we're reading scripts. He's checking out commercial breaks. He's having to go to the radio. We cannot turn that iPad. You're going to get, what is it, Byron, from the 40 to the 40 or something, from the 40 to the 30, depending on how that iPad sits.
Yeah, something
to that effect.
Like
so
that.
You'll see in between that. Anything outside of that, from the 30 to the end zone, yeah, we can't do it unless Dave has it on the spot with David Rodgers.
We're spoiling these people so bad.
Correct, and that's what I wanted to say.
I wanted to let everybody know that's watching this tonight, if we go to another state championship, there is a very good possibility that at the end, somewhere in between the end of the first quarter and the second quarter, they're going to come tell us that we have to stop broadcasting. Because they did it at the last state championship game we did.
That was the most
I won't
views.
be there for that on Facebook.
No, you'll be going with us, though, as part of the
Yes,
crew.
but I won't be able to.
No, you will not be able to do that. You could probably try it, and they're probably going to tell you to turn it off. Ask Byron, when we had that up there and we was kicking, Byron,
4,000 views or
13,000, wasn't it?
Was it
13.2 thousand, 13,200 people.
Something like
the
that.
The best we've ever had on anything. Yeah. Because, look, let's face it, man.
How many alumni are there from Bradford County through the years?
Right.
And to see it.
How many people were feeding in from the Tiger Network, Cocoa Tiger Network?
Sure.
I mean, from their Facebook, they're sharing it. We have people that are related to people down there. They were sharing it, and there was probably some people from Ohio, from your old place that was watching it. My high school that was watching it. People that I went to school with. I'm sure there was a bunch of people on there.
And all it's going to take is one person to say something
to
the network that gets paid to broadcast that.
Yep.
Or not paid. Yeah, they get paid. They get paid by the consumers. And they have the rights to it.
They do.
That's all it's going to take, and then we have to shut it off.
Yep.
So I just wanted to let everybody know they're probably not going to say anything to us in these playoff games.
No.
Probably on through the semis, the state semis.
Yep.
But once we reach that
pinnacle,
that state title game.
Yep.
I doubt very seriously it'll last more than a quarter.
As a matter of fact, Byron, we've tried, but I assure you, that's something us as a crew, as a radio crew and the broadcasting crew will talk about. I'll leave my iPad up there for radio part. You can listen to it through Facebook, but me and Byron physically cannot show anything. It's just they're going to come up there and look, man. They brought that young man up from where was he from? Was he from the FHSA?
I think he was from the broadcast network.
Well, true.
No, the broadcast network went to somebody that was from the FHSA.
Yes,
somebody said something to them, and then all of a sudden we have a couple of those that watch the broadcast too. By the way,
yeah.
They come on and make silly little comments.
So if you remember correctly, me and Byron was high atop, very nice place over there at Florida A&M's stadium there, and we had to take this and drop it below the window, and you could pick up the radio broadcast, but you couldn't pick up no more than that.
So you got to listen to us, which is a good thing.
Hey, look, listen. If you didn't want to pay to watch it, or if you couldn't afford to pay to watch it, at least you could listen through Facebook.
Yeah,
that was a free service. And by the way, I'm glad you said that too, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll ask it in front of these guys. We're transparent more than anybody that you know of. People say, "Man, we don't make a dime for doing this show." Do you get paid?
No, but I would like to say thanks to all of all of our viewers donations.
Yeah, there you go.
No, we don't-
Do you get paid? Do
No.
we get paid? We don't
I've
charge
never
anybody
I've never
for
seen
anything.
seen a
No.
check for this. We
No,
don't charge
no.
anybody for any of this.
No.
We have made money off of episodes before.
Correct.
And
special things that we've
special-
done.
special
Sure.
things that we've
Yeah,
done.
Sure.
But it's all gone to equipment to do what
Correct.
to do
Yeah,
what we
thank
do.
you.
That's the honest truth.
Yeah. So we don't make any money off of anything that, when we bring you the football games, that is a courtesy from our crew and Dave Holland to bring you those videoed football games.
Yeah.
Me and Byron has to do the radio part, but for you, look, man, if you said, David, I can't do it, I'm hurting, or you're sick, or something like that, the only thing they're getting is this iPad from the 40 to the 40. And if you don't like that, oh well. Byron sees it. Hey, turn the camera. Can you turn this up? Can you do this? Can you do that?
I've quit responding.
We don't even respond
I've
anymore.
quit responding to them during the halftime show because I used to go on there at the halftime show going, we do a radio broadcast.
Yeah.
We can't move anything.
We can't. Nothing.
I think what I'm going to do, and I'm not trying to be ugly, is tell one of these people that if you want it moved, and why don't you come up here to the press box? And
Yeah.
do it yourself?
Why don't
Because
you?
We
Yeah.
can't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be crowded.
Well, no. If you wasn't there, let's just say something happened to you.
If you weren't there, to broadcast it,
Somebody that's all with the time saying, "Hey, turn the camera." Well, come on up here. You turn it.
You
Right,
can't
I
say- you
understand
can't say-
that, but,
Yeah.
you can't
but
say
that
that-
room's so small. I mean, the three of us, it's
We're just saying if you
you're not
wasn't
there, if
there.
you're not there.
We're saying
Right.
if you wasn't there. Let's just say it's me and Byron and you're sick. And this is the only thing that we had.
before,
Oh, okay, yeah.
before you come move it.
Yeah.
Understand that you can't get in front of me or Dave.
That's correct. You're going to have to stand to the side where
You're going
Dave
to have
said,
to
yeah.
figure out some way to reach over the
Yeah.
front of us and move that
And move
without
that.
getting your hand
Yeah.
in the way of us calling the plays. Because we actually do get paid to broadcast it.
We do that, yes. Being
broadcast-
transparent, yes.
Yep, to broadcast those games for the radio station.
Yeah,
So that's part of our jobs.
yeah.
And we can't. That's our priority. David said that over and over and over again.
I mean, and we've even put it on Facebook, Byron. We've tried to explain. Dave's tried to explain.
It seems like it's the same group of people.
It's the
that
same
do
group.
it, group of people that do it all the time. It's like,
Yeah.
look, we can't do anything about it. We've told you it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, though.
Yeah, well, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
If you want it broadcast that bad, come sit in the stands, cheer on the Tornadoes, and actually broadcast it yourself.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
it's
can do
real
that.
easy.
Yeah.
You can get a stand for really cheap for an iPad or a
Yep.
cell phone
Yep.
and hit Facebook Live and turn it back and forth and follow the game.
You'll probably get a lot of viewers to watch it.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised more parents don't videotape these games.
Me too.
If I had a child playing football,
You would try to get as much tape as you could,
as
right?
much tape as
Yeah.
I possibly could.
Yeah.
They would not like me at the end of the day, but yes.
Yeah, and you know, Byron and Dave, y'all said it right on the head. It's not us trying to be mean. It's not being mean. It's not. It's not. You know, look, we this is what we can do. We've explained it many a times. If our man is there, he's going to bring you a hell of a video broadcast,
Absolutely.
and we're going to put voices to that video broadcast like you have been doing.
Exactly.
And that's the end of that conversation, unless you got a little something else you want to add to it.
I'm not trying to be ugly to anybody.
No.
I just
No.
we've been doing this now. This is my 5th year.
Yep. Yep.
And we've listened to it every single game that we've ever done.
Yep.
After 5 years of listening to that, it's like, look, I don't know how much clearer David or myself have to make it to people. We can't move that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Anyway, y'all explained it well. It is 8:38 here in beautiful Start, Florida. Getting ready to try to close out the show here. Just got a couple of more things. I want to thank all our sponsors that not Kurt Miracle here, Harry Business here on our show, but everybody that helps sponsor Tornado football. And there's a bunch of you. DLP Bank, Murray Automotive Group, Norton Telecom, A-Plus Alarms, Max Norton owner. Byron said he's going to get with him. But Bayway Cleaning Services, Lee Rowan Botham, owner operator out of Lake City. Dick's Wings and Grill, Roberts Insurance, BK Law, Bernheim Kelly, Miracle Towing and Recovery, Jones Gallagher Funeral Home, the Downtown Grill, R&B Fencing, Durance Pump and Well Drilling, Tony's Italian Restaurant.
Pepperoni pizza
Without the anchovies.
with pickles and mayonnaise
I could probably deal with that than the anchovies.
and anchovies.
Oh. Ferreira Funeral Services and Architana Memorial Chapel, the Chiropractic and Injury Clinic, and Madison Street Pharmacy. Thank you for all you do for Tornado football. Byron,
Pickles and mayonnaise. Where? Huh?
I need to make a trip outside. I've got a phone call to make.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything is good. Got to go around the corner to get that phone call.
Okay, you're fine.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yep. So I didn't know if you wanted to read off the name of the football players here. We got some stuff here. I didn't know what you wanted to talk about tonight. We can do that, and maybe we can call it a night, or what?
Yeah, that's fine. And
Okay.
I may talk a little bit about something else real quick while
Okay.
you're on too.
All right. Go
Okay,
ahead.
these are the football players for Bradford County. Number 0, Jackson Parmenter. Number 1, Jacquez Kaysen. Number 2, Jordan Kaysen. Number 4, Cohen Siafi. Number 5, Keyshawn Kennedy. Number 6, Elijah Lawrence. Number 7, Justin J.J. Hall. Number 8, Kingston Booker. Number 9, Monte Nixon. Number 10, Ian Addison. Number 11, Chase Phillips. Number 12, Caden Karn. Number 13, Nate Raymond. Number 14, Peyton Jones. Number 15, Cy, the Sniper Covage. Number 16, Montez Aldridge. Number 17, Danny Torres, the Raging Bull. Number 18, Tyler Sapp. Number 19, Dylan Ruiz. And I'm not sure what number Malachi Aldridge is, but they've got that number scratched out. I'll see if I can figure that out here in a minute. Number 21, Jaden Hudson. Number 3, Malachi Cobras. Number 23, Jonathan Andrews. Number 24, Grayson McClellan. Number 25, Parviel Lee. Number 26, Jeffrey Benson. Number 27, Jarrell Harris. Number 28, Demarion Dodd. Number 22, Elmore Thompson. Number 30, Kryshawn Sharp. Number 32, Christopher Brennan. Number 33, Malik McLean, Mellon. I'm sorry, young man. I think it's Malachi Aldridge. Number 34, Raymond Pedro. Number 35, Andy Gomez. Number 40, Demetric Jenkins. Number 42, Jaden. And I'm having a problem reading David's writing, so we'll come back to number 42. Number 45, Braxton Durant. Number 49, Jaeger Lancaster. Number 50, Ridge Bradley. Number 51, Travis Reed. Number 52, Terrence Slocum. Number 53, Kason Pierce. Number 54, Joshua Matthews. Number 54, also Warren Parsons. Number 55, Teferis Scott. Number 60, Keith Phillips. Number 62, Dakota Marson. Number 66, Easton May. Number 68, Gannon Sapp, excuse me. Number 72, Jackson Fall. Number 75, Andrew Austin. Number 77, Bryce Daniels. Number 79, Will Jackson. Number 80, Mackenzie Nattell. Number 81, Eden Cabrillo. Number 85, Chase Small. And number 88, Jalen Weathers.
that is the Bradford County roster for this year so far. They may bring more players on this upcoming week. They may not. They may switch things around like they normally do. But Bradford County should have a pretty good go with those guys, because I don't think there's very many of them injured anymore. And the one or two that were, I think they'll be coming back this week for the second playoff game, which is a really good thing, especially seeing how Ian Addison will be back, and he is our starting running back, and he is electrifying. So,
Yeah.
glad to see him back, Dave.
Yeah.
I really am. I'm glad to see him back and do what he does.
So, what do you got in your head for news?
Well, there is so many things going on.
There is a lot of things, yes.
The government is no longer shut down anymore. People finally put enough pressure on the Democrat senators to get them to actually reopen it.
Yep.
There's also some things going on where during that vote, some Democrats that weren't far left actually went over the line and voted for this so they could reopen the government back up.
Yeah.
And the Democrat Party, half the Democrat Party is now upset at the other half of the Democrat Party.
Yeah.
That party is on the brink of imploding. They really are. Because what's going to end up happening if the far left section of the Democrat Party keeps on doing what it's doing to what used to be its base, it's no longer its base anymore. If they keep on messing with them like that, you're going to have about half that party go guess where. They're either going to become Republicans or they're going to become independent. And honestly, when that happens, there's not going to be much of a Democrat Party left. It's going to be more like the Democratic Socialist Party, which is what they need to rename themselves anyway, to drive those people out. I mean, if you did that, you would drive those people that are moderates out. Moderate, middle-leaning left, which is what a liberal really is. Not what you see in that nut job side that's out there. And I mean that. I really mean that. And people get upset about that. That's fine. That's my opinion. And I should be able to express my opinion.
Absolutely.
Look, I can't define what a woman is. That's a nut job thing. I mean, seriously. And we have politicians that are elected that can't do it. And people get upset at me because I'm forward. That's not forward. That's common sense. A woman is a woman. I mean, there's certain things that define what a woman is. So, look, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just telling you that's crazy not being able to say that. There are other crazy things that they say, and they do. I refuse to go that direction. David, we're going to stop this for a second.
Okay.
What is this young man's name?
Jaden Mosley.
It was Jaden Mosley. I am so sorry.
Jaden Mosley.
And there was another one that I
one that I wrote in.
No, I don't. I messed this young man's name up, and I wanted to.
Case and Pierce.
No, it wasn't Case and Pierce.
Okay. Raymond Pedro.
No, it was not Raymond Pedro.
Okay. Demetric Jenkins.
It was not Demetric Jenkins either. Where did it go?
Dakota Marston.
Oh, no, I said Mason. Sorry,
Marston. Yeah, no, that wasn't Byron's fault because there's not really a T there, is there?
No, there's really not.
No, there's not.
There was another young man's name that I messed his last name up. It wasn't
Eden Carabello?
Wasn't Grayson McClellan, I don't think. I would not mess
No,
up
because you even called his name out there on that pick six.
That's a Scottish name. I'm not going to mess that one up.
Was it Carabello?
No, it was a young man with a last name of M.
M. Okay. Let's take a look. See what we have. We got McClellan there. You got Demarion Dodd, which you didn't mess up. I know that.
No, I didn't mess up.
M.
Maybe it was
Braxton Durant or Jaden Mosley.
Jaden Mosley. Maybe it was Jaden Mosley, and I just couldn't read it.
Okay. I do want to ask you something that was
take a second to apologize and get him to explain.
Absolutely. That's my writing. If y'all ever seen my writing, it looks like a doctor's handwriting. And sometimes, look, if I didn't cross that T, you just happen to know him. Look at that T. Would you have really almost made that out? No, it's just the way I write, B.
Not only that, I did not bring my reading glasses. That's my fault.
That's right.
Okay. Look, I wanted to talk a little bit about politics, but that whole entire situation, it's nuts. I mean, it's crazy. You have 60 minutes talking about somebody that was in prison donating over $1 billion to Donald Trump's. It's not Bitcoin. It's virtual money venture.
Right.
He was in prison. He was pardoned for that. And I don't care what it looks like. Donald Trump is a businessman. If he says he wants to back that, guess what Donald Trump's going to let him do? He's going to let him back it.
Back it. Mm-hmm.
And guess what else? 60 Minutes. Because I watched this last night and wanted to throw some, or maybe it was the night before.
Sunday night, yeah.
It was Sunday night. And I wanted to throw something to the TV. That is not Donald Trump's business anymore. That's his children's business. He can't do that right now. He's the president of the United States. So it's in his family's hands.
So I've got two questions for you, B, dealing in the political realm. Number one is, I had two questions proposed to me. One is, and we're getting ready to close the show, but I do want to ask these two questions, and you can answer it how you wish. Number one is, can you explain about the tariff rebate that some people are supposed to be getting when, and if you know any information on that, and who is going to get it?
I'm really not sure about anything about the tariff rebate at all. I'm not sure if that tariff rebate is actually going to happen because I really haven't seen anything official, truly official about it.
I have not either.
And the reason I say that, I'm seeing this type of stuff on Facebook, but half the stuff you see on Facebook is nonsense.
Right.
So I really don't know if that's real, if that's not real. I'm assuming that if they're giving tariff rebates back to American citizens, it's going to be everybody. Because I mean, that's
it's affecting everybody.
It's our tax money.
Yeah, it's our tax money. Yeah.
And look, people are going to get upset if they give it back to everybody because the billionaires are going to get it. Well, guess what? The billionaires pay taxes too.
Yeah.
They pay the majority of the taxes. As a matter of fact, the billionaires pay the majority of those taxes. So.
Okay, I know today, also, here's the second question, and then we'll get ready to close the show. Second question that was proposed to me is, why didn't Donald Trump sign off on releasing the Epstein files?
Good question. He was.
Yes, what, and
but he changed his mind.
He changed his mind. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Sure.
Okay.
I most certainly can. My inside sources tell me wait and see.
Okay.
I'm sorry, could you repeat
He said
that?
wait and see.
My inside sources tell me wait and see.
That's all we can do.
That's all we can do, and that's sort of what we gathered out of it, too.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I want to see the Epstein files just as bad as everybody else wants to see the Epstein files, because I don't care whether it's Democrat, Republican, Independent, Communist, whoever, whatever party affiliation you have. If you were going to Epstein Island and doing what they were doing at that place, you belong underneath the jail cell, as far as I'm concerned.
I don't think you can go there and not know what's going on.
Well, look, you can't fly to Epstein Island and not know what's going on. There's no way. And Bill Clinton was one of the ones that belongs underneath a jail cell for that. But that's completely entirely another story. David, I really believe Donald Trump is playing games with the Democrat Party. I believe this is all a game.
I told you.
It's a game. It's a game. It's a game designed to see who comes out of the woodwork and complains the most about it. Because the ones that complain the worst about it are going to be the ones that actually are guilty about it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guarantee you he's getting pressure from certain people, and they probably all belong to the Clinton Foundation, or the majority of them belong to the Clinton Foundation.
Yep.
Don't believe for a second that Barack Obama hadn't done that either, but I didn't say that out loud.
I didn't hear it.
And Mr. President Sniffs a Lot that we had this last term is on that list too, by the way.
That's a lot.
Along with major actors, actresses, singers,
Lawyers,
doctors. There's. I don't even know how long this list is.
Put all of them underneath Leavenworth. I don't. That doesn't matter. What party affiliation you have.
Yes.
If you were on that and you were doing craziness with that. Now, I will tell you this. There are some parts of that Epstein list, if it's not just clients that were going back and forth, and nobody's come out and said the Epstein list is just clients.
Correct.
If there are just names on there that didn't go back and forth, that's part of what the problem is with releasing all of it.
Correct.
Because if somebody's name's on there because he had business dealings, and I'm not talking about the business dealings at that island, I'm talking about actual business dealings with Jeffrey Epstein. There's a lot of people that had business dealings with Jeffrey Epstein that weren't involved with that. How do you tell the difference between the two? Well, they know which one's which because they've done a lot of investigations on that. But if they released all of those names on there, and you've got people on there that just did business with Jeffrey Epstein, you're doing that person a terrible disservice because the entirety of the world is going to think that person is a pedophile.
Yeah.
Right.
And Dave, to answer your question, you made the comment, I don't know how long it's been going on.
Right.
They had victims on the front steps of the Capitol doing a talking.
Yeah.
And one of them said that she got caught up into that back in '91.
Yeah, I mean, well, oh yeah.
So that's 20.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
4
matter to me.
years ago.
It doesn't matter to me how old they are. It does not matter to me what party they are. It does not matter to me if it's presidents. It does not matter to me if it's anybody. If they were doing that with Jeffrey Epstein, they belong under Leavenworth.
And if it's been going on for 24 years, and nothing has come out until now.
Well, they were protected by politicians.
Yeah,
they were.
Is what the problem with this? What I want is I want Maxine Ghislaine to testify as to who was there and who wasn't. That's what I want. I want eyewitness testimony to who was there and who wasn't. And she knows because she had the little black book. Remember, that's where this list is coming from.
Well,
that's what I want.
If I was just a delivery guy delivering something, I'd be afraid to even talk about even being there.
Well, I think that's what Byron was trying to say.
You're not delivering stuff to Epstein Island,
but I understand what you're saying. I sort of get what you were trying to say.
I mean,
if you're an employee,
and you're on that island doing catering or whatever you're doing, I'm telling you now. I'm quitting that catering job after I get back, and I'm not saying anything to anybody at all until I can figure out who I can trust to go tell that.
Yes,
because I'm going to tell it to somebody that's higher up, and period.
Yeah.
Period. Nobody on the lower echelon rung. Somebody is going to protect me from the powerful people that were going there. Period.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about time to wrap up the show. It's been a great show. We've talked about many things. We talked about community happenings, things that are coming up, tornado football. We talked a little bit of politics right here and what's going on nationally. But what me and Byron's excited about let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 days, Byron. 3 days and a couple hours, right? Or 2 days and some hours. Me and Dave Holland and Byron Bagwell will be high atop David Hurst Stadium, a.k.a. Tornado Alley, as the Berkeley Prep Buccaneers, which, by the way, let's answer your question. I did see Chuck. And I seen Roger. And I seen the sheriff.
You're going to make me do something very bad. Let's not. Please, no.
They were chasing the Buccaneer around the radio station. Did they ever catch him? That's to be determined, right? We find out Friday morning, right?
I guess so.
Will we find out Friday morning?
I guess so. I guess we will find out Friday morning.
We'll find out Friday morning.
I'm looking forward to well, I always look forward to the second one.
Absolutely.
The game on Saturday.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter how well they're playing or how bad they're playing. I always love watching Florida State football.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like all the Gator fans love, well, I don't know about loving, but like to watch Gator games.
Sure.
I am really looking forward to this next Jacksonville Jaguar game.
Me too.
That team that played last week against the Chargers can contend for a Super Bowl.
Absolutely. I have no doubt in my military mind about that.
That is what I've been waiting to see since Jack Del Rio was there and they went to the AFC Championship game. That team right there, that team can contend. And they've got not only do they have a running game this time, but they got a quarterback with weapons now.
Hey, the Berkeley Prep Buccaneers have a couple of players that are pretty decent. One of them is Luby Jones. Do you know Luby Jones? You gave some information about Luby Jones.
This one right here is cruising.
Well, wait a minute now. Hang on a minute. Luby Jones.
He's cruising tonight.
And then they got another player, great football name, Max Taken. I'm just saying, you gave information about Luby Jones and Max Taken.
I don't know.
You don't know what to say about that?
I don't know if I can believe you or not.
Well, you better believe it because if I had the roster, I would show the roster.
The honest truth.
That is the honest
running back is named Luby Jones.
Luby Jones. Yep.
And he is a tight end
yes,
and
he is.
a outside linebacker.
Yep.
And his name is Max Taken.
Max Taken.
Wow.
That's great football names, isn't it? So I wonder if Luby Jones and Max Taken is going to throttle the Tornadoes on Friday night. You can't confirm or deny that, or you don't even want to answer it.
There ain't no way that's
What you say? There ain't no way that's happening.
No way that's happening.
All right. Here we go. Real quick before we go. All right. Player of the game coming up. Jarrell Harris. I mean, we could have thrown a lot of names out there. Jarrell Harris had a hell of a night.
Oh, you're talking about this last week.
Yeah. No. Let's talk about this week. Who's the difference maker? Who? I know there's a lot of players. B. Who would you pinpoint that needs to have a big game?
See, that is almost impossible.
It is. I'm glad you said that. It is.
On this team, it's almost impossible to say because it could be a bunch of different people.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that there's 4 people in particular
All right, let's call
that need to have a massive game, and that's our offensive line.
Thank you. I like that.
Every single game, they need to have a massive game.
X Factor player, number 0, Jackson Parmeter. X Factor player.
Oh,
X Factor, yeah, like can make a difference in certain plays.
He can make a play on any play, David. I don't even know if I would qualify Jackson Parmenter as an X Factor player.
Yeah.
Cobras.
Malachi Cobras?
Malachi Cobras would be a good
I like Malachi Cobras. You like Malachi Cobras?
Yes.
I do too. I definitely do. Who else? I think, okay, if Ian Addison does not play this game, Jarrell Harris has definitely got to step up and run the football like he has. And then who came in? Pedro came in.
Pedro.
And who was the other one?
Didn't
Gosh,
what is his name? Number 5.
Kennedy.
Keyshawn Kennedy.
Keyshawn Kennedy.
Why I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah, Keyshawn Kennedy. So we just got a lot of football players that we love on that team, man. Me and Byron's talked about this, and I always have to use the Gary Gaines mentality. 1988, if you haven't seen the movie Friday Night Lights, Odessa Permian Panthers, the team that I played for was the Pascagoula Panthers. That's why it relegates 1988. Shane Matthews and my team, my Pascagoula Panther team, went on to win the state championship against Clinton High School 14-7, and they was the number 3 ranked team in the nation that year, behind the team that Odessa Permian lost to, which was the Dallas Carter Cowboys. And that right there reminds me of Bradford, the way they are. But just, Byron, you've seen the movie. I know the movie depicts certain things. But they were that size when they come out and play Permian. And let me tell you, Odessa hung in that football game and really should have won it. If Winchell doesn't get stopped at the half-yard line, they win that thing.
Well, I will tell you this, David.
But he says, before you say that, he says, I wouldn't trade you guys for their guys. And I wouldn't. I would not trade anybody from Bradford from anybody out there. I know that Xander Edwards kid, he's fantastic running back from Bowles.
You're talking about running back from Bowles.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade any of those guys for my guys. Our guys are our guys, and that's the way it is. And then I'll go ahead and close it out, B.
Well, I will tell you this, that Bradford is the most complete team that I've seen this year.
Yep, me too.
Most complete team. Mm-hmm. Special teams, defense, and offense, they're all great.
Yep.
And I'm going to tell you this, too. We got beat one time by a special teams play, and it was a fluke. I would take that Bradford team over that Mandarin team. If we played 10 times, I'd take them 8 out of 10 times.
We said that. Me and you both said that.
I would take them 8 ball games out of 10 times. And Mandarin is in
Class 6A.
Class 6A and has already won one playoff game in Class 6A.
And probably going to go deep.
Probably going to go deep.
Probably going to go deep. So
I'd take Bradford 8 out of 10 times.
Me too. I would too. I'm with you on that.
Because I can guarantee you Jackson Parmeter tackles him the next time.
Absolutely.
And if he doesn't bring him down himself, he ties him up long enough to where there's 4 Bradford players on him.
Yeah.
Because that's what they've done ever since.
Crazy. Pursuit.
Crazy play. I mean, I watched that and went, what happened? Where did that come from? That's not how we play football.
Yeah. And me, Dave, and everybody that's watching here and everybody that comes, we love our boys, we love our kids, and they're going to go out there and give it 110% each and every night. I can assure you that, win, lose, or draw, and that's just the way it is. But I see a victory this Friday night, and then we'll see what happens in the regional final as we figure out who's going to win between Cocoa and Calvary Christian. Byron, I love you, brother. I love you, Dave. Mitchell Gunner, I love you, too. Austin, love you. Love everybody that watches. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the predictions. Thank you for everything that you do for On the Spot with David Rodgers. We love doing the show. We love doing the radio broadcast. David, thank you for what you do here and the radio broadcast and bringing the video to everybody. On behalf of the Byron Bagwell, Mr. Dave Holland, myself, Dave Rodgers, God bless you. Have a great rest of your Tuesday night. Have a great rest of the week. Make sure, as Byron said, come to David Hurst Stadium and support your Tornadoes live. Bring all the noisemakers you can. And if you can't, Byron, what can they do?
You can listen to it live on WEAG Eagle Country 106.3 with me and Mr. David Rodgers.
Absolutely. God bless you guys. Have a great one, and we'll see you soon.